Welcome to The Naomi Show.
Hi there and welcome to the show. Now, in our last episode, I had John Aiken, who's a psychologist, talking about saying I love you and the pitfalls of saying it too early. So what are the signs that it's the right time to say it?
Well, I think first and foremost, you've got to have strong feelings for this person of being in love, and they've got to be around for a while. As we talked about last time, you don't want to be saying it too early on.
Yes.
So give it several months. Make sure those feelings are there and they're consistent. They're not up and down. They don't come on sometimes and then disappear. They're there all the time.
Now, you're talking about the feelings from your point of view, but what about the other person's point of view?
Well, then you want to make sure that you're getting from them a sense that their feelings are quite strong for you as well. You also want to make sure their behaviours are reliable, trustworthy, that they're following through with promises. So they're doing what they're saying they're going to do. Also, you want to have met their family and friends. You know, because essentially when you say I'm in love with you, you're going to be spending a lot of time in and around them.
Yep.
So not having met them could be a bit of a problem. So doing a bit of research and having a good idea of what they come with in terms of their package. Also, it's nice if they're really good communicators and that they build you up, they praise you, they make you feel really good about yourself. Because isn't it great in a relationship when, you know, your partner does really celebrate you? Because lots of people I hear talk about their partner putting them down a lot. And then finally, you probably at that stage you've started to have sex, there's intimacy going on, there's affection going on. It's good to be connecting on that level and that it's really right and it's hitting the right buttons. And when you have all of those things together, then you can start to say, well, when I say I'm in love with you, I'm generally pretty sure I'm going to get that back. Whereas if you don't have all of those things together and you're putting out that I'm in love with you...
A little too early, like well, I have personal experience on this one.
You can get a bit burnt. So I would say give it time, look for these signs, and then the other thing I'd say is that sometimes people will say, you know, I was just bursting to say it. It'd been growing and growing and growing at that point where you just simply can't hold it back anymore. These are the things that you need to see before actually saying it.
We also talked in the last episode about whether girls should say it first or men.
I dodged that a bit.
You dodged it, but at the end of the day, you were leaning towards the fact that girls should possibly wait for the guy to say it first. So the signs that you're talking about here that are really mainly for a guy, aren't they? That it's the right time to say I love you.
Yeah, that's right. So you're sitting there.
Because guys might be tossing up. They're looking at the girl. They're saying, "I think she's fantastic. She's amazing. I love being with her. I want to tell her, but is it going to scare her and frighten her off?" Yeah.
Keep in mind that if what's going on between you is consistent, it makes you feel great, and you're not having any doubts. There are no mixed messages. And you really know where you stand, then these are good signs, whether you're a man or a woman, to push forward with that comment. But so many people say it because they're not sure where they stand.
Yeah.
And
they're hoping to elicit a response, yeah?
That's right. And at that point you then get into trouble because suddenly you realise there's a reason why I don't know where I stand, because they're actually not that keen on me. So looking out for signs and knowing where you stand is really important when you're thinking about saying the words, I'm in love with you.
Yeah. Thanks very much for that, John.
It's a tricky one.
It is a tricky one.
But, you know, when they say it back, it's just onwards and upwards from there, and that's the great thing. When you do say it at the right time and it's reciprocated, it's like it just goes to another level.
What about if you say it and it's not reciprocated?
Then you need to get out of there. You don't want to be thinking, oh, I'll just wait, or I'll change this person, or maybe they're just having a bad day, or they didn't hear it. Let me tell you, they heard it.
Yes.
What you need to do is you need to say clearly, the feelings aren't shared here, and if they're not shared, I'm not going to try and say yes to the wrong guy here, or the wrong woman. I'm going to get out and make myself available for the person that is going to feel strongly towards me.
And that would be very difficult for someone who's just said I love you because they love the person.
Yeah, so...
But what you're saying is, despite the fact that you love them, it's probably not going to work out.
It's not going to work out.
I must say, the one time when I said it first, and it wasn't reciprocated, it didn't work out.
That's right, that's right. It's one of those big ones where when you
and
say
we did try and keep it going. I did try and keep it going.
Yeah.
What was I thinking? But anyway.
Well, what you're saying is I'm in love with you and I want to see whether you can turn this around.
Yeah.
And I can understand that. But ultimately, if you're sitting across from someone, you say something as serious as that and they can't say it back to you, it's time to get out.
You're on the wrong page.
It's black and white.
Okay, John, it's black and white. And we'll see you next time.
Your love life, let's talk about it at naomishow.com.